Today on the Cardinal Sports Network, we bring you Varsity Swimming as Lawrence will take on West Windsor-Plainsboro South.
Lane 1, Ventura, Cal, Lockman, and Srinivasa. For the home team Cardinals, Lane 4, Murphy, Sullivan, Farmaker, Yakima. Lane 2, Simpson, Lewis, Snelling, Van Heiss. And Lane 6, Sharma, Polskaya, Ursus, and Dolula.
And there's the start of the first event. It's the girls 200 medley relay. Out with the early lead appears to be lane 3. That would be Yan out front. Giving chase, you see Alex Murphy in lane 3. I'm sorry, lane 4. But Yan stretching it out. And there's the changeover. Into the water goes Saldivia, followed closely by Sullivan in lane 4. And those two are out front. Swimming in third right now. See lane 1. That would be Niwas. Saldivia heading back towards the changeover. And into the water is going to go Ramachandran. Well over lane 4. Sullivan tags in and Carmaker enters the water. There's a turn for Ramachandran. And Carmaker's got a challenge from lane 1. No challenge for Ramachandran as she'll approach the changeover, and into the water for the final leg goes Chen. Now Carmaker is going to tag in, and into the water is going to go Yukmau. There's the turn for Chen. Yukmau and Saranovan swimming about dead even, and Chen's going to come in for first for the time of 2:11.91, well ahead of everyone else. Oh, and it looks like we've got a pass for the second place position as Srinivasa is going to take it in lane 1, followed closely by Yukmau in lane 3. Over there in lane 6, we see Deliwa finishing up. Paige Van Heiss snuck in there while we were busy covering everyone else. And now Limbasa in lane 5 will round out the field.
Boys, 200 medley relay. Visiting West Windsor Pirates, lane 1. Mancharekar, Hong, Shah, Radav, lane 3, Hal, Mir, Lane, and Fang, lane 5, Zhao, Kim, Mahajan, and Jose. For the Cardinals, lane 4, Sisk, Carol Carpinelli, Gilchrist.
And there's the start of the boys 200 medley relay. Cardinals only fielding one team for this relay. That's going to hurt them. Early leader in lane 4, well out in front already, is Powell. In fact, Powell's headed back. Swimming in second is Bajakara. There's the changeover, and into the water goes Mir in lane 4. Mir already to the turn. Hung over here in lane 2, giving chase. I'm sorry, lane 1. Hug will tag up, and Shaw enters the water. I'm sorry, that was Lane who entered the water. Lane 4. Lane 4 with a huge lead over the rest of the field. Shaw in lane 1 giving chase. Lane headed back for the changeover. And into the water goes Fang in lane 4. Lane 2, Yadav into the water. Fang with the turn. And he'll head towards that finish. Fang tags in for the win with a time of 1:58.57. Now we see Yadav coming in lane 1 for second. And over there in lane 5, Joust swimming in for a third place finish. Uskakovic finishes up the field in lane 4 for the Cardinals with a time of 2:25.26.
Up next, the girls 200 free. For West Windsor, lane 1, South. Lane 3, Malaysia. Lane 1, correction, lane 3, South. Lane 5, Malaysia. Lane 1, Lockton. For the Cardinals, lane 4, Tulsa. Lane 2, Cherry. Lane 6, Simpson.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LPPS TV.
Girls 200 free into the water. Very close race so far, but it looks like lane 4, Emerson Dalton pulling out to an early lead. And yes, at the turn, it's going to be Dalton all by herself. Bit of a battle for a second. Three-way battle here between lanes 1, 2, and 3. Lane 2 for the Cardinals is Cherry. Dalton's headed the other way as she's stretching out the lead. Dalton all alone as she approaches the turn. Now we see swimming in second is Zhao in lane 3. No challenge for Dalton, however, as she's going to cruise to victory. We'll make another turn. Cherry seems to have dropped back to 4th at this point. No one catching Dalton, however, as she makes another turn. There's another turn for Dalton. You see lane 3, Zhao swimming strong for second. There's Dalton with the turn. She's even extended her lead a little further. And Dalton will tag in for the win with a time of 2:13.61. Here comes Zhao to tag in for second. Third's going to go right down to the wire. And Lockman is just going to barely edge out Cherry for third and fourth. Over in lane 6, we've got Megan Simpson tagging in for fifth place. And Limbasi in lane 5 will round out the field in sixth.
Up next, the boys. .203. Lane 1, Portelli. Lane 3, Lane 5, Job. For the Cardinals, lane 4, Wang. Lane 2, Carroll. Lane 6, Uskokovich.
Boys 200 free into the water. Early leader seems to be Lane in lane 4. I'm sorry, lane 3. A pretty good three-way battle there. Four-way battle for the top spot at the moment. Now we got a real challenge coming lane 1. As lanes 1 and 3 are about dead even. After the turn, seems to be Powell. I'm sorry, that's not Powell, that's Lane in lane 3. And fighting back in lane 4 is Wang. Close race between these top 3 swimmers. Bit of distance to go still. West Windsor-Plainsboro South Pirates in lanes 1 and 3 were about dead even at the turn. And Wang still right there with them. Very close race between these 3. That time it looked like lane 1 might have had the edge at the turn. Lane 3 coming back out front after the turn. And Wang starting to fall off the pace of the 2 leaders. There's the turn. And Lane really pouring it on. So he's starting to edge out Portelli, but not by much. Lane will tag in with a time of 2:13.49. Now here comes Wang in for third with a time of 2:20.23. Ja over there in lane 5 coming in, and in lane 2 Liam Carroll. While over in lane 6 we see Milos Iskokovic. He's going to round out the field in 6th position.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Up next, girls 200 IM. For West Windsor, lane 3, Yan. Lane 5, Agani. Lane 1, Ramasani. For the Cardinals, lane 4, Sullivan. Lane 2, Romaine. Lane 6, Clemenger.
Girls 200 IM into the water. And side-by-side battle there between lane 3 and 4. Katie Sullivan in lane 4 for the Cardinals. And after the turn, it looks like Yan with a slight edge in lane 3. No, I'm sorry. Over here in lane 1. Lane 1 with Lockman. Now they enter the backstroke. And it's the 2 girls from the Pirates pulling away a little bit for the top 2 spots. Sullivan giving chase over there in lane 4. And top 2 swimmers for the Pirates very close together, lanes 1 and 3. About dead even at the turn. And Yan will pull ahead a little bit after that turn. Ramachandran swimming in second here in lane 1. At the turn, it is definitely Yan out front. Sullivan still hanging on to a solid 3rd place swim. Yan all by herself now. At the turn, she had about 3 lengths over 2nd place Ramachandran. And Yan stretching it out. She heads back towards the finish. It's going to be Yan all the way at the end here. And Yan will tag in for the win with a time of 2:35.96. Ramachandran close behind. And over in lane 4, Alex Murphy will swim in for 3rd position with a time of 30.99. DePura in lane 5 will take 4th. Over here in lane 2, it's Paige Van Heist coming in for 5th. And over in lane 6, Olivia Yuckmau is going to round out the field.
Up next, the boys 200 IM. For West Windsor, lane 1, Meyer. Lane 3, Powell. Lane 5, Yadav. For the Cardinals, lane 4, Borga. Lane 2, Carpinelli.
Into the water they go for the start of the boys 200 IM. Early lead by a slight margin in lane 4, Cole Verga. Actually, they were about dead even at the turn as Powell swimming in lane 3, side by side with Verga. In fact, it looks like Powell might be pulling away a little bit. Nope, dead even at the turn. Very good race between these two. Now this time, Verga up out of the water a little quicker and putting about a half a length on Powell. And there's Verga for the turn. Now Powell for the turn. Verga definitely opened it up on this second lap. Better than a swimmer length now on the return. Verga with the turn, and Powell with the turn. Good glide by Verga as he does the breaststroke. About a length and a half over Powell. Verga with the turn. Now Powell with the turn. Verga not gaining a lot of ground on this particular lap. Powell doing very well with the breaststroke. Gap staying about the same. Now Verga with the turn and Powell with the turn. Verga digging hard on the crawl, as is Powell giving chase. But at the turn, gap stays about the same. It's going to be Verga out front of Powell. And it looks like Verga is going to come in for the win. He'll tag in for a time of 2:19.50, followed closely by Powell. And over here in lane 1, Meyer comes in for third. Yedev in lane 5. So we get for fourth. And Carpinelli in lane 2 going the distance. Carpinelli will tag in for fifth.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
For West Windsor, Saldivia, lane 3, lane 5, DePara, lane 1, Chen. For the Cardinals, lane 4, Murphy, lane 2, Van Heist, lane 6, Yakima.
.50 free, fastest event of the meet. And it's really close between several of the swimmers right now. Lanes 3 and 4 side by side at the turn. Now it looks like lane 1 out front. That was a bit of a surprise. And at the finish, it's going to be Chen, followed by Saldiva. Alex Murphy in lane 3 with a time of 30:99. Devpura and Paige Van Heist, followed by Olivia Yakima.
Next, the boys 53. Lane 1 for the Pirates, Shaw. Lane 3, Khan. Lane 5, Utalawu. For the Cardinals, lane 4, Straka. Lane 2, Nicola. Lane 6, Majestic.
boys 50 free. Probably the fastest event of the entire meet today. Boys being slightly faster than the girls in most cases. Lanes 3 and 4 about side by side at the turn. Now a slight advantage to lane 3. That's Fang. Fang will tag in for the win with a time of 25:74. Nick Straka right behind him with 26:27, followed by Shaw, Nikolov, Vudalaro, and
You're watching the Cardinal
Kajastapur.
Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Up next, girls, 105. West Windsor, Varsity, lane 3. Sephora, lane 5. Gunn, lane 1. For the Cardinals, lane 4, Dalton, lane 2, Lewis, lane 6 for Windsor.
Ladies 100 fly into the water. Early leader in lane 4, Emerson Dalton. She's got a challenge from lane 3 though. That would be Ramachandran. And looks like Dalton still with a slight lead, but very close as the two head back to the next turn. Dalton with a very slight lead there at the turn. Ramachandran staying right with her. We've got a very close battle here in this one. Dead even at the turn. It's going to come down to this last leg here to see who can get to the wall first. And Ramachandran seems to be moving into the lead. Ramachandran's going to tag in with a time of 109.66 for the win, with Dalton right behind her at 110.42. Third will be Gadhani, and fourth, Devpura. Molly Romaine will take fifth for the Cardinals, followed by Rana Lewis.
Up next, boys, 105. For the Pirates, lane 1, Kim. Lane 3, Paul. Lane 4, Katia. For the Cardinals, lane 4, Wang. Lane 2, Nikolov.
Boys 100 fly into the water. Cardinals only fielding 2 swimmers for this event. And early advantage to lane 3 as Powell really powering down the lane. Powell seems to be in a class of his own in this one. Don't see that good side-by-side battle like we had in the first race. The girls 100 fly. In fact, Powell, Abuja, and Kim, all 3 swimmers from the Pirates, swimming in the top 3 spots. Wang in lane 4 giving chase. And Powell is going to tag in for the win with a time of 1:01.24. He'll be followed by Abuja, who slightly edges out Kim for second and third. Now Ethan Wang will tag in for fourth with a time of 1:15.52. And we got Nikolov here in lane 2. going the distance. Nikolov giving it his all. And he'll tag in for the 5th position.
Up next, girls, 103. Lane 3 for West Windsor, Sullivan. Lane 5, Sajid Kumar. Lane 1, from East. For the Cardinals, lane 4, Varsity. Lane 2, Stellings. Lane 6, Carpenter.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Girls 100 free into the water. And it's a good side-by-side battle up front so far. Let's see who's got the edge at the turn. Slight edge to Saldivia in lane 3. After the turn, she's going to stretch that out a little bit. But it's Murphy and Snellings swimming in 2nd and 3rd at the moment. Snellings being challenged, however, by Premanik in lane 1. Saldivia looks like she's going to run away with this one. She'll make the turn, followed by Murphy and then Snellings. It's Saldivia way out front, the completion of her first lap, and she'll tag in for the win with a time of 1:04.31. Murphy tagged in for 2nd with a time of 1:08.64, followed closely by Snellings, then Premanik. Carmaker over there in lane 6 took 5th.
Up next, boys, 103. For West Windsor, lane 1, Jan, lane 3, Meyer, lane 5, Stucker. For the Cardinals, lane 4, Edwards.
Into the water they go for the start of the 100 free. A little bit of a change up from the original roster lineup I was given. I was expecting to see Verga, Kajastapur, and Edwards swimming for the Cardinals, but I only see Edwards in the water. Out front at the moment is Meyer in lane 3, followed by Yan in lane 1 and Stucker in lane 5. Meyer extending his lead a little bit. There he'll make the turn. Followed by Yan. And Meyer sprinting back to the finish. Meyer will tag in with a time of 59.45. Followed by Yan and Stucker. Now Edwards in lane 4, going the distance for the Cardinals. And Edwards will take 4th with a time of 1:34.02.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Up next, the girls lane 3. Lane 3 for West Windsor, Walker. Lane 5, and 12. Lane 1, Srinivasa. For your Cardinals, lane 4, Cherry. Lane 2, Kitty. Lane 6, Riley Burns.
Into the water they go for the start of the girls 500 free. See a much slower pace in this one, as it's a very grueling event to do the entire 500. At the first turn, we got lanes 3 and 4 side by side. That's Lockman in 3 for the Pirates and Cherry in 4 for the Cardinals. Now Lockman pulling out to a slight advantage over Cherry. Kibbe right there with Cherry. And over there in lane 1, Srinivasa swimming a solid 4th, not far behind. Same three top spots. Lockman maintaining a little over a length lead. An event like this, the swimmers need to swim at their own pace to be able to go the whole distance without burning out early. But not so slow that they leave a lot on the table for the other swimmers. Lockman extending that lead now to about 2 lengths. And the top 3 have separated themselves a little bit from the rest of the field. Lockman returning. There's Lockman with the turn. And Cherry with the turn. For those of you not familiar with the swim meets, you'll notice signboards being stuck in the water to let the swimmers know what lap they're on. And back and forth for this many laps, it can be tough to remember which lap you're on, and this helps the swimmers to pace themselves. Lockman with another turn. And Cherry with the turn. Lockman has moved out well ahead of the rest of the field now. These longer events, you tend to see the field get spread out quite a bit. Lockman still going strong. Cherry and Kibbe still hanging on to 2nd and 3rd. Lockman with the turn. Won't be long before Lockman is actually lapping Nataraj over there in 5. And there she goes by. Lockman in a league of her own right now as she gets near the end of the race. Cherry in a good solid 2nd. Likewise, Kibbe in a good solid 3rd. Quite a ways back before we get to Srinivasa. In fact, Lockman might end up lapping Srinivasa as well. There's the bell letting Lockman know she's on her last lap. And yes, she will go by Srinivasa. So Lockman now the only pirate on the lead lap. But she's out front doing it. There's the final turn for Lockman. Lockman headed in for the finish. And she'll tag in for the win with a time of 5:14.48. You can see Cherry coming in. There's Cherry coming in for her second place finish. And she'll tag in with a time of 5:31.46. Kibbe tags in for third with a time of 5:38.30. And over there in lane 6, Riley Burns tags in for fourth with a time of 5:49.50. Good swim for the Cardinals in this event. Lane 1, Srinivasa tags in for fifth. And going the distance over there in lane 5 is Nataraj for the Pirates. And Nataraj will round out the field at 6th with a time of 6:28.99.
West Windsor, lane 1, Kim. Lane 3, Lee. Lane 5, Mahajan.
Let's go, Pirates!
For the Cardinals, lane 4, Sisk. Lane 6, Uskovic.
Boys 500 free into the water. Another grueling event and early leader by quite a bit there. Good glide. Lane 3 by Lee. In fact, that was a fantastic start for Lee to get well out front of the rest of the field. Lee out front by better than 2 lengths over Kim in lane 1. Fletcher Sisk swimming in third for the Cardinals. With quite a challenge from Uskovic and Mahajan. Lee with another turn. Lee turns the 5 there. Good three-way battle for second on the far side of the pool. Lee not sticking around to watch, however. I'm sorry, that's a three-way battle for third, not second. Current leader in that group is Sisk. That would be Sisk, Mahajan, and Yuskokovic. Lee in another planet right now. He's so far ahead of everyone else. Turn 9 there for Lee. Sisk solidly in that third spot now. We're here in lane 1, Kim all by himself in between Lee and the rest of the pack. Turn 11 for Lee. Lee now coming up to put a lap on Mahajan. He's lapped Mahajan. Now Lee coming up to put a lap on Sisk. Amazing performance by Lee. Sisk is swimming in third, and he just got lapped. Lee getting the bell for the final lap of this race. Lee still swimming strong. There's the final turn. Lee heading back down the lane toward the finish. And Lee will tag in for the win with a time of 4:52.62. Next in should be Kim if he maintains his pace. There's Kim in lane 1. Kim will tag in for second with a time of 5:08.17. Everyone else still has another lap to go. If he maintains his pace, Fletcher Sisk should be able to come in third. And here he comes into the picture, swimming third with about a 2-length lead over Mahajan. Sisk will time in a time of 5:48.04 for third, followed by Mahajan, a time of 5:53.23. Over there in lane 6 is Kokovic. A tag in for Lawrence to claim the 5th position.
For West Windsor, lane 3, Young. Lane 3, Young. Srivastava. Zhao. Chen. Lane 5, Yanni. Navaraj. Niwas. Limbasa. Lane 1, Ramani. Vipura. Saj Kumar. Devpura. For your Cardinals, lane 4, Simpson. Van Heiss. Yakmau. Dalton. Lane 2, Lewis. Cherry. Kitty. Riley Burns. Lane 6, Baston. Don. LaFlame. And Mahajan.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LPPS TV.
girls 200 free relay into the water. And so far too close to call, although it looks like lane 3 starting to stretch out a bit of a lead. That would be Yan swimming for the Pirates. Simpson and Lewis flanking her. Srinivasa into the water for Yan. Paige Van Heis into the water for Simpson. And Cherry in for Lewis. Srinivasa well out front, while Van Heis and Cherry pretty much side by side for second. Srinivasa tags in and Zhao goes into the water. Now for the Cardinals, it's Yukmau and Libby entering the water. Got a bit of catching up to do as lane 3 is well out front. Zhao on the return. Zhao will tag in and Chen will enter the water. Now Dalton and Burns into the water for the Cardinals. But Chen's already at the other end of the pool and making the turn. It's going to be Dalton pulling ahead of Burns for second. Chen's going to tag in for the win with a time of 2:04.01. And in second, it's going to be Dalton with a time of 2:08.66, followed by Riley Burns. And Mahajaran in lane 6 for the Cardinals. There's Mahajaran. Mahajaran going the distance and looking strong.
Up next, boys, 200 yards relay. For West Windsor, Kim, lane 1. Correction. Kim, lane 1. Strucker. Ahuja. Lane 3, Lang, Lee, Shah, Yan. Lane 5, McLaughlin, Lang, Joe, John. For the Cardinals, lane 4, Carpinelli, Straka, Wang, Berga. Lane 2, Carroll, Edwards, Niccolo. For Justin.
Boys 200 free relay. And the early leader by quite a bit be lane 3. That's Fang getting a tremendous dive. Good battle there among a number of swimmers for second, but Fang well out front. Swimming for the Cardinals right now is Carpinelli and Carroll. Into the water for Fang. It's going to go Lee. Into the water for the Cardinals will be Straka and Edwards. Lee with the turn. Heading back towards the next changeover. He'll tag in for Shaw. Now Wang and Nikolov in for the Cardinals, as both the Cardinal lanes are still swimming pretty close together. I take that back. Going to be Wang way out front of Nikolov. Now Yan into the water for lane 3. Verga into the water in lane 4, and Kajastapur will be waiting to go in lane 2. Nikolov about to go a lap down. Yan will tag in for the win with a time of 1:49.07. And Verga tagged in right behind him with a time of 1:51.25. Good swim by the Cardinals. Ahuja will tag in next for third. And Kajastapur coming in for the Cardinals.
Up next, the 100 backstroke girls. Lane 3, Chen. Lane 5, Nakora. Lane 1, Naya Nakora. For the girls, lane 4, Zoe. Lane 4, Stellings. Lane 2, Simpson. Lane 6, Sharma.
And there's the start of the girls' 100 backstroke. And so far fairly even, but now it looks like lane 3 slowly pulling ahead. That is Chen for West Windsor-Plainsboro South, and she's first to the wall. A lot of swimmers vying for second. It looks like maybe over there in lane 5, Dev Pura may be getting a slight edge, but still too close to call. Chen out front still. Leading swimmer from Lawrence would be Zoe Snellings in lane 4, then Megan Simpson in lane 2. Rika Sharma over there in lane 6, not far behind either. Now Chen with the turn. And she's streaking ahead to a big lead. Chen all by herself as she comes in for the finish. And Chen will take the win with a time of 1:13 flat. Boy, good battle there for second. About a dead heat for second, but timing and scoring is going to give it to DePura,
You're
followed
watching
by
the Cardinal
Snellings.
Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
100 backstroke for lane 1, Mondankar. Lane 3, lane 5, South, for the Cardinals. Lane 4, Straka. Lane 2, Sisk. Lane 6, Verga.
Boys 100 back. And this time looks like Lawrence out front over there in lane 6. That would be Fletcher. No, I'm sorry, that's Cole Verga in lane 6. Late addition to the lineup. In fact, Verga is pulling ahead by about a length. Swimming in second right now is Straka in fourth, lane 4. Verga with the, Sisk with the turn. Straka giving chase. He's got a strong challenge from Lane in lane 3. So far, Lawrence Lane claimed to the top 2 spots. Looks like there's going to be no catching Virgo over there in lane 6. Virgo will tag in for the win with a time of 1:05.38. And Straka is going to take second with a time of 1:10. Well, Cardinals grabbing the top 2 spots. And Fletcher Sisk going the distance in lane 2.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Up next goes 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 3 down, lane 5, Susan Palmer. Lane 1 foul. The Cardinals, lane 4 Sullivan. Lane 2 Lewis. Lane 6 Kibbe.
And there's the start for the girls 100 breaststroke. Already an early lead for Yan in lane 3. Leaves Sullivan swimming in second there, lane 4. Bit of a challenge for second though. Yan well out front. Now Zhao challenging for that second spot. But it's Yan out front by herself. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Sullivan. In lane 2, Lewis. And in lane 6, Kibbe. And Yan is gone. Sullivan still hanging on to second. Yan's going to finish all by herself. She'll tag in with a time of 1:20.27. Oh, and it looks like Zhao may have pulled ahead of Sullivan for second. Very close race between these two. And yes, it'll be Zhao, then Sullivan. Followed by Libby and then Lewis. Cardinals getting 3 of the top 4 spots. And Sajid Kamur will tag in to take 6th.
Up next, boys, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1. Tom. Lane 3, Fanning. Lane 5, Brabante. For the Cardinals. Lane 4, Carroll. Lane 2, Carbonelli. Lane 6, Edwards.
Into the water they go for the boys 100-yard or 100-meter breaststroke. And right off the bat, it's going to be Fang in lane lane 3, and looks like Hung in lane 1, as those two are pulling away with it. Swimming in third for Lawrence is Liam Carroll. There's the turn for Fang, and now Hung. Fang heading off onto the sunset by himself. There's Hung coming into the picture. And Fang's already at the wall and turning. There'll be no challenge for the win on this one. Fang still looking strong, heading for the finish. And he will tag in for the win. The time of 1:13.04. Hung in lane 1 is going to tag in for second with a time of 1:20.87. And now the first Cardinal swimmer, it's Liam Carroll. He'll tag in for third, a time of 1:32.54. And in fourth, Carpinelli tags in to take the spot. Across the pool, Carter Edwards is going to go the distance in lane 6 to round out the field. And that will do it for the breaststroke.
Up next goes 400 free relay. Lane 3, Roshan, Kamanic, Rockman, Saldivia. Lane 1, Natari, Kapura, Sarkar Kumar, Srivastava for the Cardinals. Lane 4, Murphy, Snellings, Sullivan, Dalton. Lane 2, Van Heist, Comerford, Riley Burns. Cherry. Lane 6, Emily Burns. Daliwa, Vestishin. Coleman Shot.
Final event for the girls, it's the 400 free relay. And good battle there between lanes 3 and 4 for the lead. We'll see who's got it at the turn. Almost dead even. Coming off the wall though, looks like Ramachandran in lane 3 really turning on the power. She's first to the next wall, followed by Alex Murphy in lane 4, then Paige Van Heist over there in lane 2. There's the final turn for Ramachandran. She's got about a length and a half lead over Murphy. Into the water goes Pramanak, followed by Snellings in lane 4. Snellings coming on strong. Looks like she's trying to close that gap up a little. So far, it's Pramanak still holding the lead in lane 3, but closing quickly is Snellings in lane 4. Pramanak with the turn. And Snellings inching closer. She's got it down to about a 1-length lead. Pramanak with the turn. And Snellings with the turn. And Snellings has got it under a length lead now. Now it's back to a length. Sometimes hard to tell from these camera angles. But it's going to be Pramanak tagging in first. Into the water goes Lockman, followed quickly by Sullivan in lane 4. Sullivan still got some ground to make up. Lockman with the turn, and now Sullivan with the turn. Well, it looks like Sullivan is making ground against Lockman. It's going to be a good battle between lanes 3 and 4. And at the turn, they're about dead even. Good comeback there by Sullivan. Sullivan now trying to take the lead away from Lockman. And it looks like she's going to do so. Sullivan with the turn. Now Lockman with the turn. Speaking of turning, the tide has turned as Sullivan is out over a length ahead of Lockman and still pulling away. Summerson tags up, and Dalton will hit the water for the Cardinals in lane 4. Over there in lane 3, Saldivia giving chase. But Dalton really flying down the lane. In fact, the gap is increasing. Now over 2 lengths. It's more like 3 lengths. Sullivan with the, not Sullivan, Dalton with the turn. Followed by Saldivia with the turn. And Dalton not waiting around for her. She is going down that lane. There's the final turn. Now Dalton will streak down the lane towards the finish. And Dalton will tag in for the win with a time of 4:29.82. Second will be Saldivia in lane 4 with a time of 4:35.11. The swimmers in lane 1 and 6 going. I don't think that they're on the lead lap at this point. And here in lane 2, we've got Alexandra Cherry coming in for the finish. She'll tag in for third with a time of 5:07.32. Now in lane 1, Srinivasa swimming toward that 4th finishing position. And she'll tag in with a time of 5:26.14. Over in lane 6, it's Kolomatskaya. And she'll tag in for 5th with a time of 5:39.54. That will do it for the ladies.
This afternoon's final event, boys. 400 free relay. Lane 1, Westminster, Yang, Kim, Usha. Lane Meyer, lane 3, Shaw, Lee, Hall, Ohio, lane 5, Shajed, Lang, Bortelli, for the Cardinals. Lane 4, Varga, Skopowicz, Strata, Wang, lane 2, Sisk, Washington, Edwards, Nikolai.
Final event for the meet, it's the boys 400 free relay. Out to the early lead in lane 4, Cole Verga for the Cardinals. He'll be first to the first turn, followed in lane 3 by Mir. But it's still Verga out front by about half a length. Mir looks like he's closing, however. There's the turn for Verga, and Mir right behind him. Verga actually gained a little ground on the turn. Verga with the turn, now Mir with the turn. And it's about a 1-length lead right now. But Mir fighting back. Coming up to the changeover. Into the water for the Cardinals goes Yuskokovic. And for the Pirates, it's Shaw. Shaw challenging for the lead now. Dead even at the turn, and it's going to be Shaw coming out ahead as they surface. Yuskokovic giving chase, but Shaw out by a length already. Now Shaw with his turn, followed by Yuskokovic. Shaw seems to be slowing a little, but still moving good. He's opened up quite a gap. Shaw coming in for the changeover. And into the water in lane 3 goes Lee. Now Yuskokovic with the changeover. Into the water goes Nick Straka for the Cardinals. Straka's got some catching up to do. Lee well out front, showing no signs of slowing down. There he goes with the turn. Straka unable to close the gap. Lee with his final turn. And he'll head back to the changeover. Lee will tag up, and Powell enters the water for lane 4. Straka tags in, and Ethan Wang enters the water in lane 4. But it's Lee already headed back to the blocks. There's the turn by Lee, and he is going like a house afire. I'm sorry, not Lee, Powell. Powell really on the move. Wang's got a lot of ground to make up in lane 3. It does not look like it's going to happen, as Powell already headed back to the finish. And Powell will tag in for the win with a time of 3:57.16. Now we see Wang coming in lane 4. He will tag in second with a time of 4:08.34. Coming in third in lane 1, that's going to be Lane. And across the pool in lane 5, I believe that's Portelli over there finishing up. Indeed, it was Portelli. And now lane 2, we see Nikolov for the Cardinals coming in for the finish. Well, actually, he's got another lap to go. Bit of a development team in lane 2. Nikolov still showing good form as he heads down to the final turn. There goes the turn. And now one last length of the pool to finish out the meet. And Nikolov will tag in for 5th position.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
And that will do it for the meet. The West Windsor-Plainsboro South girls team was victorious with a score of 102-68 over Lawrence. And the West Windsor-Plainsboro South boys team was victorious over Lawrence with a score of 115-53. Thanks to Piper Howe for operating the camera for this event, and thank you all for tuning in to watch. Be sure to tune in again next time for more exciting Cardinal sports action on LTPS TV.